Hello everyone, we are back here with news from China, and today we're going to focus mainly on technology, on the space race. As you know, China has this kind of lunar module that has landed on the dark side of the moon. Okay, it was the first country to do so, and 6 months ago they brought back some sample from the moon. All right, so those lunar sample used was groundbreaking discoveries, and they are researching on those elements they just brought from the Chang'e 6. China is very advanced on this field, invests a lot of money, and it is a state-owned company. So the Communist Party here, it is really changing the game as a long-term vision. What they discovered is mainly they have discovered volcanic activity for around like back to 4.2 billion years ago. They also have discovered a magnetic field, which around 2.8 billion years ago. So as you can see, there were a lot of activities on the moon in the past. There are a lot of ongoing research, mainly about the physical properties of the samples, whether the characteristic of the presence of the water in the water or in the moon or not, and the possibility, of course, to build the lunar-based construction, which is this is the goal of the Chinese party. Much more advanced than USA. USA is definitely falling behind, mainly because of this investment in the private sector, not really a state-owned sector. The private sector, the only thing they want, it is the profits. They want to cut the cost, they want the profits, and is not working well for USA right now. And to finalize, there is a huge international corporation. Of course, China owns the data, China owns the samples, but they still have international cooperation. A lot of other research are joining China on this research. And on the same topic, we have the Chinese scientists discover mushroom-shaped crystal growth pattern in Chang'e 5 lunar sample. This is a picture. This is what they found. So the mushroom grow chronite nanocrystals grow outwards from olivine surface, resembling a mushroom after rain. So this is an extreme non-equilibrium crystallization. The peculiar pattern indicates a crystallization in extremely non-equilibrium conditions, different from clay earth-based crystal growth. They also find out that the impure ions within the original phase generate new mineral phase at heterogeneous interface, demonstrate oriented attachment of heterogeneous system for the first time. What's the implication for this part for the Chinese? So the mechanism likely widespread due to the frequency meteorite impacts, so affect the lunar surface mineral composition. So it's very common to find this mineral shape, or at least the same composition in the lunar surface. And it is this find provide a reference for the studying the crystal growth in air celestial bodies and in other extreme environments. Once again, China is still analyzing the samples. China is doing a lot of research and advancing on this field. Let's stay on the same topic. Now we are going for the Chinese space station. As you are very aware, China has its own space station, much better than the USA International Space Station, which is an international corporation. It's not really American Space Station, even though they get all the credits for it. So the International Space Station, it is wearing off, it is old, while the Chinese Space Station has a long-term project, long-term research, and has already conducted over 1,000 research projects and will conduct more in the 10, 15 years, promoting scientific outreach and international cooperation. Of course, when the USA made the International Space Station, they didn't want China. Therefore, China has built its own space station. So the long-term operation will be operation for over 10 years, serving the China's National Space Laboratory. Everything is nationalized. It has a national approach. It has a national investment. It's not like in USA, private company uh, sending astronauts over there, astronauts getting trapped in the space station. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Like once again, the private companies, they are profitable companies. They have a lot of shareholders. They need to give profits to those shareholders, and very opposite to what we see in China. Huge investments in China in advanced technology. In this space race, China, it is advanced. The USA space program, it is older, but it is falling behind. It's just a matter of time that China will have a huge achievement. So it has a unique, this space station has a unique research environment. China long-term microgravity cosmics, radiation exposure, space environment, along with human participation on Earth transportation and capabilities. It has advanced capabilities with 20 experimental cabinets. They have 3 extra vehicular experiments platform and also have a 2-meter space telescope on the space station. They are doing a lot of progress. They have over 180 projects. They have collected 265 terabytes of data, and they share what they want, okay? Because the data security here, this idea of releasing data is totally opposite to what the USA does. USA release the data, is open for everyone, but it can be open for other issues as well. Meanwhile, China keep everything for themselves. Of course, it is the investment, it's a national security issue. So well done for China. And once again, a huge international collaboration. It is providing possibilities for other countries rather than other than USA to contribute on the Chinese space station. And just on the same topic, the Chinese space station is expected to welcome the first research project from Hong Kong. So a huge cooperation. Hong Kong is part of the China, and it is getting more involved with this research. On the same topic as the technology, we have the Chinese researchers develop linear plasma device to advance core materials research for the artificial sun. This artificial sun is nothing new. It's been on for a while. China is trying to create this artificial sun, and the research are growing, is going fast, all right? This device has a strong flow of linear plasma device named Chixiao and has been developed to test materials to use and control nuclear fusion experimental device. It involves nuclear fusion, it involves this plasma and the possibility to create this artificial sun, which is an endless energy source. It is simulate extremely condition. One of the part more difficult, it is this extreme condition, the extreme heat and material that can hold this fusion, the fusion reactor. So this device allows scientists to test the durability of the materials against intense plasma particle flows. It has a huge global significance that it is the second country just after the Netherlands to have such a device. And once again, it is an international corporation. Once this is another good example of the advance in technology. China, it is investing a lot of research, a lot of, once again, a lot of state companies pouring money for the development of such technology. Lastly, just because this topic is technology, I have to talk about the Xiao Hongshu. Xiao Hongshu, Little Red Book. It is an app similar to TikTok. China wants to ban TikTok, which is like not much is not gonna make any difference. Other apps will come. China, USA don't want to protect the citizen. USA wants to protect the private sector. Of course, Meta, the Facebook, the Google, the YouTube, they are falling behind on a simple app, which is the TikTok. There is no protection of teenagers spending too much time on the social media. There is no protection. There is no protection of interest of the citizenship. The protection it is for the private sector, and pretty obvious that always USA has done it. China, this is a very famous app in China right now. It is growing popularity. It became with like product reviews, like you buy something in Shopee, on a Temu, Taobao, and you review it. Right now, it has involved all type of content creators. It also have the possibility for you to buy things on the app. So TikTok will go or not. It's not important. I don't think it will, but it doesn't matter. Others will come. So the RedNote, it is raising popularity and is climbed the USA App Store. It's become very, very famous. And they are calling this the TikTok refugee. All right. It's just an alternative to the TikTok, which is like, as I said, many others will come. There is a potential of ban, all right, for the stream data privacy, but I don't believe it has anything to do with. TikTok is from a private company, even though it is from China. China has a good control of the data in China, but not outside of China. It's just an app as any other app. And I just don't believe anyone can think that Facebook don't collect your data, Google don't collect your data, Apple don't collect your data. It's like a lot of hypocrisy because this is what they do most in USA. It is to collect your data, to use your data, and if you do something wrong, they will use it against you. So collect or not data, it is just hypocrisy as always in USA. So this app has a lot of user motivation when they are joined this app to protest against the TikTok ban in USA. It's created a huge community and also has a lot of features like cross-cultural exchange. It has possibility of shopping. It's just an extra compared to the TikTok and will become very popular. Now in China, where I am now, it is very, very popular. Okay, so I'm about to finish the China news. I hope you enjoy it. It's just a little view of what the China is doing right now. Today, the focus was mainly in technology and also in the space race. I hope you enjoy. Leave your like, subscribe, and wait for the next video. See you. Bye-bye.